Welcome back, Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classic / Non-Classic. This is episode number 642 and Doubleshot number 546. I got a DC Marvel trade to review in this episode, okay? First up it is Dark Avengers, Volume 2, Volume 2 Molecule Man, collecting issues 9 through 12 of the Dark Avengers 12 series. Written by Michael Bendis, artwork by Mike Deodato Jr. and Greg Horn. This deals with the aftermath of the events what happened in the event Utopia, where Osborn's ratings started to slip for his approval ratings. And the whole story of this book is that, well, there's a couple different stories. One is Dark Avengers versus the Molecule Man. And the other story is, well, Ares finding out that his son Alexander is part of the Secret Warriors, and he doesn't have a really big problem with it at all. He just tells Nick Fury if he gets harmed, if he gets hurt, he will come after him. Which, okay, interesting. And of course, they also mention here about the list. Yeah, that was a series of one-shots that came out during the events of the Dark Reign. Yeah, these issues do not have Dark Reign tying on there. Also, I've got to point this out. Despite having Marvel, aka Captain Marvel, on the cover, he is nowhere to be in the book. That's actually a complete lie. And it's also implied that in here that Bullseye and, well, the woman who's supposed to be Miss Marvel, Moonstone, have sex. It's like, okay, woman, you're having sex with half the guys in the team. Seems like the only, and get this, by the time the series ends, the only guys she does not sleep with is Sentry, Ares, and Norman Osborn. Oh yeah, and it's also revealed in the Siege secret files that apparently Victoria Hand wants to sleep with her too. Yeah. They also show in here Victoria Hand's, well, her little bit of a backstory. Apparently she had a girlfriend prior to this, and she called out Nick Fury on the fact he couldn't have a good stance on global terrorism, and she got transferred, and her girlfriend broke up with her. Yep, that's what happened with her. And the ending of this sets up the events of Siege. Well, playing States for anyways. And also, yeah, Norman Osborn is still drawing like Tommy Lee Jones. Yep, he is. And apparently he locks Victoria Hand, his own deputy director, outside of his office. Despite the fact she really wants to see him, and he's actually, despite the fact this is normally a kidnapping case, the whole what happened with the Molecule Man involved, they call upon him because he's National Security Advisor. Oh yeah, he spends the first couple issues in his office. He doesn't really show up in here until about issues 9 and 10, he's completely absent. You just hear his dialogue. You don't see him fully to issue 11. Yeah, he just spends a lot of time in his office. I mean, like, way too much time. Yeah. Interesting stuff. I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. It's really good. So I got one more trade to go, and I collect that entire series. Next up is Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps, Volume 3, Quest for Hope. Written by Vara Venditti. Artwork by Ethan Van Sciver and Rafael Salvador. This trade collects issues 14 through 21 of Hal Jordan Green Lantern Corps. The story for this one is this, that they run into Space Cabbie. Yeah, Space Cabbie shows up in here. It's actually his first present appearance because apparently he appeared in a future story, pre-Flashpoint. And he's hired by Guy Gardner, who actually took off his ring, to go beat the crap out of Arkello. Oh, and I thought this was really nice. People who are fans of his ongoing series from the 90s, yeah, he still has his outfit. Here he is. His outfit from the Guy Gardner comic book from the 1990s. Yeah, the one started by Gerald Jones. Yeah, he's wearing this particular outfit. And also, this book also brought about the return of Saint Walker and the Blue Lantern Corps. And yes, on the cover, this is a spoiler. Yep, Kyle Rayner goes back to being Green Lantern. Way to go, DC. This is the second time I can think of you actually spoiled something that happened in the storyline. The only time this has happened was with the Great Darkness Saga, where you spoiled the main villain on the cover of the trade. Yeah. You could have, I don't know, picked different image. You could pick different cover size. This one. You could have picked, well, probably not that one. Let's see. What could be a good one to put on there instead of that one? Because that there is a spoiler. Can't use that one because that's a spoiler. What's a good one? Here, yeah, this would have been a better cover to use. That one or let's see, what about another good cover to use besides that one? Well, definitely not that one. Yeah, so pretty much what the Green Lantern Corps are doing are searching for members of the Sinestro Corps who actually are out there, and they have and they're given two choices: either work with the Green Lanterns or go to jail. Simple as that. And Guy Gardner made Arkilla the top of his list. Despite the fact he's supposed to do something else, he said to go after Arkilla because he felt like it. And he and Arkilla had a brawl that lasted for 2 issues in here. Yeah, and then pretty much they had to be the voice of reason in order to stop the Green Lanterns and the Sinestro Corps from beating the crap out of each other. Yeah, and almost starting up Sinestro War Corps 3. Yeah. This is by far really good, and I thoroughly enjoy it. They even brought back Rip Hunter. Yeah, Rip Hunter shows up in here along with an alien who is the main villain. Yeah, and turns out he's actually there because of Kuro's Gauntlet. Yeah, this is also a mild follow-up what happened from the first volume with how abandoning the Gauntlet back when this thing first started. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also it found out at the end that the guy they killed, who was the villain of the storyline, was actually Kyle Rayner's son. Yes, his son. As for who his mother is, I will not spoil that until I get my hands on next volume because, yeah, starting with issue 25, the alliance between the Sinestro Corps and the Green Lantern Corps falls apart. All because of Kyle Rayner. And I'll tell you that when I get my hands in the trade. I'm going to give this book roughly a 9.5 out of 10. It's really good. Alright, that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for whenever I get a chance to do the next episode. And that will be episode number... Probably Doubleshot definitely be episode number 643 and Doubleshot number 547. Okay? But until you see one in the next episode, bye.